Now going live to Facebook. Okay. Good evening, guys, and welcome to our first edition of Friday Art Live, here from Heathlands. So I would like to introduce you to all of our wonderful arts practitioners who are going to be working with you over the coming weeks and months on our Friday Arts Live programme. So many of you will recognise the lovely Helen Walsh, who works with us at Heathlands, obviously. And some of you may recognise Phil Hewitson. If you give us a wave, Phil. Excellent. So Phil works with Speakeasy, runs Speakeasy with many other talented poets, and also does a lot of work with the Culture Bazaar. And for those of you who've been at Heathlands for as long as I have, and nearly as long as Helen has, might remember Phil coming up and doing some video work with us here at Heathlands in the very, very early days of the project. Was it Tony that got you involved with that?
Yeah, Tony Mason got me involved in that, and that was a long, long time ago. And the first day I came to Heathlands, I actually met Laurie Brewers himself.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a fabulous fella. So we also have with us Poi Lee, who some of you may remember did a fantastic workshop for us in Newcastle, creating our own superheroes. We were actually talking about that on Friday Live today, Poi, and one of the guys who was commenting and talking with us said, yeah, I remember that. It was a great day. So that was really lovely. And then we've got Katie. So many of you will also know Katie from working here at Heathlands for her work with Prism Arts and for her work with Better Together with Bill down at, is it Harrowby you did? Or Botcherby?
Yes. Harrowby or Botcherby? I always get them confused.
One of the B's. It was Harrowby. There we go. Excellent. Yeah. So let me just check on my Heathlands Live. Yeah. So, welcome to Friday Arts Live. And what we're going to do now is we're going to introduce each of the artists in turn, arts practitioners in turn, and they can tell you a little bit more about... I'm just letting two people in, actually. Hi, Abby!
Hello!
Hello! Are you well? And I think we have Mark. Is Mr. Mark Greener there as well?
Ceiling.
Hey!
Hi! So, guys, for those of you who have just joined us, we are about to introduce all the different arts practitioners who can be working with you over the next few weeks and months on a Friday evening. So we're going to start with a familiar face because she's in the position that I'm using to go round the clock to do this in. So Helen, would you like to tell us a bit about yourself and what you will be doing with our guys?
Absolutely. So thank you very much for joining us, guys. It's lovely to see you. As you know, I work at Heathlands 2 days a week, but I also do a lot of work with other organisations, running workshops, doing art programmes for them, and I also make and sell and exhibit my own artwork. So at the moment, I'm in my studio. So if I just give you a little spin round, this is where I like to hide out, and I think might even have one of the cats with me this evening. There we go.
Oh.
So that's Roxy.
Is that Roxy? Yeah.
Asleep on the sofa. Yeah, it's always a winner to have a cat. Nobody really wants to know about my work. You're much more interested in my cats, which is fair enough. So over the next few weeks, I've got a few things I'm going to be sharing with you. And next week, which is our first kind of practical session, I'm going to be showing you how to make felt baubles. So here's my mini Christmas twig, complete with fairy lights. And what we're going to be doing is making baubles from bits of felt and then adorning them with buttons, sequins, all sorts of things. So I'll show you the different processes and we'll hopefully end up with a tree full of beautiful baubles, which will be good. Then in the new year, I'm going to show you how to get your desk nice and organised and make some little panda storage pots, or possibly raccoons, depending on how I feel on the day. And then a bit later in the year, we'll do a bit of weaving and a bit of collograph, which is printing using a collaged plate. So there'll be all sorts of exciting things. Now, I have got a little video of my current exhibition if you'd like to see some of my work. Or do you want to go around the other guys first, Helen?
No, I think that'd be lovely, because I think as I go around, Phil's got a little exercise for us to get involved with. And as I say, I was going to try and play a video tonight, but for some reason the audio's not working on my video sharing. I think I'm just trying to do far too many things at once, basically.
Fair enough.
And as I say, it's the first time I've used OBS at all. But actually, it's going all right. Anthony's joined us live on Facebook. So hi, Anthony. It's lovely to see you. And we are talking about our arts delivery over the next few weeks and months on a Friday evening. So if you have any questions, please do pop them in the comments, and I will try and answer as quickly as I can. Yeah. So Helen, please show us your video. That'd be fab.
Thank you. I will do. Unfortunately, instead of just opening it, I've managed to just close it down. So there'll be a brief delay while I just get it up again.
That's absolutely fine.
Think about shiny things. Admire my crown while you're doing that.
Your crown is beautiful.
Thanks very much. I thought so.
And those baubles look lovely as well. The decorations are amazing. How long does it take to make
Thank you very much. So once you get into the swing of it, I reckon it'll take us about kind of 20 minutes to make each one, but some of them are faster than others. So there we go. Hopefully I have now got the right thing up. Now why is it not on there? That is not helpful. Right, we'll try doing it this way. So you're going to get a screenshot of one of my computer folders, because it doesn't seem to want to show it the other way first, but we'll try it this way, and hopefully it will all work beautifully. Let's find out.
The creative folder.
There we go. Is that working now?
Right. The Zoom appears to...
Is that working or not?
Got your folder.
Yeah, the folder's up on Zoom, but it's not coming through on OBS to come to...
Right, and the video isn't
Facebook,
showing.
and the video isn't showing, I'm afraid, no.
Right, well, that's interesting, because it worked yesterday. Never mind. Let's see. We'll have one more shot.
Yeah, and my OBS has gone hinky.
I have to say, it was a very organised folder. I was impressed.
Yes, it was.
Thanks. I have so many folders on my computer that I kind of have to be quite organised with them. Otherwise, it all gets quite frankly terrifying. Right, it's now appeared on my showing screen, so I'm going to try again. Okay, so hopefully this time you're going to see
Helen's sharing her video, but it's knocked the Zoom off the
I'm hoping from the
OBS.
cheer that you're seeing my video.
I can.
Yes.
Well, that's good. So long as Katie can enjoy.
What do I need to do?
There isn't any audio, so you can chat over the top. That's fine. And this is up at Calaverock, which is near where I live, just round the coast. So I've got some shots of some of the pieces that I've made. So some of these are quite big. The swans are about 2 meters across.
Wow.
And we had to turn the radiator off because the heat from the radiator was making them fly around too much, and I was worried they were going to swan off.
Hey. That's like lifelike though, if they're fluttering around though.
Well, that's true, but it was mostly so that I could get a pun in there, because I know that Katie will have really missed that over the past few months.
I have been pun deprived of puns.
Oh wow, I like a good pun.
Oh.
You're in the right place.
This is great. Is this at the wildlife, the what? It's WWT, isn't it?
It is, yeah, Wildfowl and Wetland Trust.
That's it.
You made me doubt myself then. So these are some of the pieces that I worked. So obviously they're all birds, or mostly birds and feathers. And this is just to give you a little bit of an idea of some of the work that I make in my studio here, because I thought it might be nice to see.
Lovely.
I think there might be a shot of some swans. There we go, real life swans.
Nice.
Just because I thought there would be some real life swans in there, really. So there we go. So we got there eventually. So that's a little bit about me and my work and what I'm doing. So Helen looks like she's concentrating. So I'm also going to just again mention my crown, just because I think